There are 36 million trees that come down in cities every year. Most of that wood ends up being sent to landfill. That equates to around $26 billion in total economic value. It's essentially as if you had money growing on a tree, it fell down, and we decided to send it to landfill instead of actually trying to capture it. So I grew up in a really tiny town in northern New Mexico called Sandia Park. I've always felt really deeply connected to trees because my backyard opened up onto the national forest. My mom is a hydrologist and always was really connected to the outdoors and environmentalism through her. My dad was a carpenter, so I grew up in the shop working with him. So I was working on federal policy, thinking about how do we store as much carbon as possible. Reforestation offers one of the biggest opportunities. And when you start thinking about where those people are, trees in cities offer a really big opportunity. A tree has so much value in our cities. It helps clean our air and water. It helps to provide shade and cooling effect. It helps to reduce particulate matter in the air, which helps to reduce respiratory impacts, and it also is beautiful. There's a lot of mental health benefits. So when trees fall in cities, lots of that wood ends up being a cost for them because you have to pay to get rid of it. There has to be better options in order for them to actually use it in a bigger way. Cambium Carbon is a circular economy platform. We have a software as a service business that helps connect waste producers to the market, and then we reinvest those profits back into new trees. So instead of taking those trees that come down to a landfill or just chipping them on site, we help them find new places to actually take them. Something like a local wood shop, where they're capturing the wood and turning it into tables or benches. It can be turned into flooring, accent walls, crates, pallets. Pretty much anything can be made from this untraditional wood source. Saving a tree from landfill has a meaningful carbon benefit because you're storing it in a wood product, which is a long, durable good. We're also displacing traditional forest products. If you buy a 2x4 at a local retail store, it's likely that that was shipped really far, and about 50% of those emissions come from transportation and harvest. We're able to eliminate that almost completely because everything happens so locally. And then the final piece is new tree planting. So that's active carbon storage from those trees themselves and other avoided emissions benefits by reducing energy costs and providing cooling effects. So we planted 220 trees this spring, and we've got a lot more plantings that are coming online this fall. Each reforestation hub equates to about 100,000 metric tons of CO2e every year that we can take out and actively store, creates around $20 million in annual economic benefit, and has a huge opportunity to create jobs across the country. We really think that this can be a gigaton solution. I think that we, as a human species, have the ingenuity and the collective power to do pretty much anything, but we have to believe in it. My name is Ben Christensen. I'm the founder and CEO of Cambium Carbon.